Yo, what's up all you guys and dudes? We are back here with the Seattle Mariners franchise on MLB The Show 19. It is postseason time. Got to get excited for that, so please go ahead and hit that like button. Drop a subscribe if you are new to the channel and want to see more of this and 3 other franchises on the channel all day, every day here on Franchise Gaming. Let's get it. All right, we're going to start off with some highlights here. Wild card game, Pittsburgh Pirates, Washington Nationals. This is going to be extremely interesting. Pittsburgh Pirates are the defending world champions, knocking off the Yankees last year, if you remember. And there's going to be a strikeout for Jameson Taillon. He would then get another strikeout, 2 in a row, and he strikes out the side to start the game. A very hot start for Taillon. That pitcher duel would continue all the way to the top of the 5th until Taillon gives up a double in the gap. And that one is going to put 2 on with nobody away here in the top of the 5th. And a deep fly ball to right field would be caught, but the tag up for both runners is going to score a run for Washington. So Nats on top 1-0. Then another big strikeout from Taillon. And then a grounder over to third. Collin Moran throwing on to Josh Bell to end the threat. So then here's Gregory Polanco. He's going to line one up the middle there. Nice little hit, and that is going to put 2 on. A walk would make bases loaded, no outs a situation, and Taillon is the batter, and he is going to fly out to center field. Oddly enough, no pinch hit on Taillon there. Obviously, you kind of want to keep one of your best pitchers in for a little bit longer. And then next batter here is going to hit a deep fly to right field. Nobody advances on that, though. So now the 2-1 pitch to Collin Moran. He's going to ground out to first base. So we've got a tie ball game. Here's Taillon with 2 on, 2 out. He gets the K. Corey Dickerson up, gets the grounder through the hole. That'll put runners on the corners with just 1 out. Sterling Sharp going to be called upon to relieve Patrick Corbin in this one. So Sterling Sharp comes in and right away gives up the single right up the middle, and that is going to give up the lead to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Then he gets a weak little dribbler, and that's going to get thrown on to first for the out. So now with 2 away, it's down the left field line, and that is going to score 2 for Pittsburgh and make it a 4-1 game. Keone Kela coming into the game now. This year wasn't a great year for him. A 7.07 ERA, and that's the man they're going to bring in here to try and get him over to the 9th inning. And top 8, it's going to be dropping in between Polanco and Dickerson. And that is going to put some guys in some position here. But a nice strikeout for Kela is going to take us to the 9th now, where Kela again on the mound. And that is going to be back, but not far enough, as that one is taken care of. So now 2-2 pitch here, and the strikeout takes care of the second out. And then on the 1-2 pitch, it's going to be a fly ball to right and taken care of for out number 3. And the Pittsburgh Pirates have won the NL Wild Card game behind Jameson Taillon, your player of the game. In 6 innings, he had 11 Ks. That's a hell of a thing. Kyle Crick came in to get the save. Patrick Corbin gets the loss in this one, but he didn't do a horrible job, but he did get charged 3 runs. So, the defending champions remain in the postseason, and they're going to move ahead. And we're going to move ahead to the AL wildcard game. Houston Astros, Oakland A's. They have both been in our division all year long. They have both at times given us fits. And the Astros will have this one at home, and we'll see who can prevail. So here, Paris Allen III going to start off the Oakland A's with a double down the left field line. And right away, going to start some trouble here against Lance McCullers. So here is a gapper, and that is shopping gap, as Octagonal would say. And we are going to get 2 doubles here to have the A's lead 1-0. But then the dribbler is going to get the Astros out of this trouble. And now Blake Snell takes the mound, and he gives up one down the right field line with somebody already on first base. And look at that, with the speed going to score. So tie ball game already, and Snell going to get the strikeout of Bregman. Here's Altuve to lead off, or to hit in the bottom of the second, and a beautiful play for the A's to get out of it. So now 2 on, nobody away here. That's going to load the bases. This is huge. Bases loaded, and a big strikeout for Snell. He would get 2 in a row and make it 3 in a row as he gets Tyler White. So now bottom of the 5th, and that's going to fall. No hustle by the right fielder out there, and that's going to make it 2-1 Stros. Jarrell Cotton going to come into the game now, as the A's manager has seen enough. So bases loaded with 1 out. Cotton gets the strikeout. Now here next batter, it's going to be a fly ball to right field. It's deep. It lands in and bounces out. That's a ground rule double. It's 4-1 Astros. 3-1 count to the next batter. He's got one going deep out to left, but that would be caught. So now Andrew Chaffin going to come into the game, a 3.18 ERA this season. He did get a save this season with a 6-3 record. We'll see what he's able to do. Matt Olson's going to take one deep here, and it is going to go over the fence. It's gone. Matt Olson has cut the lead in half here, as it has, well, not cut the lead in half, but it is now a 2-run ball game. Mellon Cone going to come into the game right away here now. And he's going to get his opportunity, as he was 0-5 this year. A 3-2 pitch, and that's going to be a base hit up the middle. That's going to bring another run home. It'll be 4-3 with 2 out here in the 7th. So Paris Allen will strike out and end that inning. So now Roberto Osuna going to come in the next inning, as the Astros not really able to do much, but they do get the A's there. There's a nice strikeout for the A's. And now Will Harris will take over, as Osuna did what he was brought in to do. And now it's closing time, hopefully. 3-2 pitch. There's a big strikeout for Harris, as he's starting it the right way. Gets another one on the second batter. And now, here you go. It is Chad Pinder who sends one deep to left field. And that's going to be 4-4 now. Tie ball game already. Profar comes up. And Profar will go down swinging. So Harris retires all 3 outs on strikeouts with a homer in the middle there. There's a big strikeout for Cotton. Then he's going to walk a man here in the bottom of the 9th. So that sets up the winning run at first base. But look at this double play turn by the Oakland A's, getting it to extras. So here's Harris. There's a grounder to first, and he's going to take care of it. And now, with 1 away, it's a deep fly ball to center field. That's going to land, and it's a double for Paris Allen III, as he sets up Jeff Malone here, the rookie. Could win Rookie of the Year, most possibly here, as he had a great year. And that's a low ball. That's going to be thrown away, trying to get Paris Allen stealing third, and he has stolen home for the lead. 5-4 Oakland. So here's Malone. He takes another one low, and he will walk, and the Astros take no more chances, bringing in Ryan Presley, who has barely pitched all year long. So he's just a kid from the minors, and that's going to be a steal for Jeff Malone. So now Matt Olson really has a shot here to get something done. And here's the pitch from Presley. That's going to be a grounder over to third, and look at the beautiful play by Bregman as he's able to get him. So now, here you go. It is a big strikeout by the A's, and that's going to take us bottom 10. But the A's have a chance here with Lou Trevino, their big closer, 44 saves this year on a 3.18 ERA. He gets a fly ball to center field, and Malone's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 1. So now on a 1-1 pitch, it's a liner out to right field. That will drop, and a base hit for the Astros. Winning run at the plate, tying run on first. That one's going deep and caught out in right field. So now it rests on one man in the bottom of the 10th inning, and a strikeout to end it. Jarrell Cotton will get the player of the game as he came in with 4 2/3 innings of scoreless relief, which is exactly what the A's needed to get back into this one. Matt Olson hit a homer, a double, 2 RBIs in the game. Paris Allen went 2 for 5 with 2 doubles, scoring twice, and now it is the part of the episode where we get into our matchup, as we will take on the Toronto Blue Jays in the ALDS. 2 division winners here. The Blue Jays emerged behind Bo Bichette, Randall Grichuk, Tommy Pham, and Vlad Guerrero Jr. So I'm sure you're excited to see what the 2 young guys and the 2 power hitters can get done here in this series. So here is game 1. Derrick Rodriguez on the mound. He's already got an out, and he's going to strike out Bo Bichette here. This is your actual postseason bracket, as the A's will take on the Cleveland Indians. The Pirates take on a divisional opponent in the Cincinnati Reds. And the Rockies already have a 2-0 lead on the Philadelphia Phillies. And Haniger going to strike out in the bottom of the first, and that will end the inning there. Derrick Rodriguez gets a strikeout here of Randall Grichuk. And now on a 3-2 pitch to Tommy Pham, just out of the reach of the glove of Nakajima. So now Teoscar Hernandez is going to launch one out to left field, and that thing is out of here. 2-run shot for Teoscar Hernandez. Derrick Rodriguez was pitching very well until that point. Unfortunately, it is only the top of the second, and that's going to give the Toronto Blue Jays a 2-0 lead. So now Crush Davis comes up in the bottom of the second, and he will cut the lead in half with a solo shot to right field, doing exactly what he was brought in to do here in Seattle. Hit some big home runs in some big spots, and he has done just that. So he continues his great play, and that'll make it 2-1. So here's Bogaerts. He's going to lace one into right center field, and that's going to get past the right fielder, and that is going to score a run, as that's going to be safe for Steven Nakajima, and the ball game is tied here in the bottom of the third. So we go top 4. It's Rodriguez, and he's going to give up another launcher out to left field. That one's out of here, and that's Randall Grichuk with a solo shot. Rodriguez can't believe it, giving up those homers, but that's a beautiful, beautiful strikeout of Vladdy Jr. Ryan Healy will strike out to end the 4th inning. Now in the 5th inning with a guy on third base, Bogaerts is going to loop one over and get that one out at second base. So now top 6, and that is going to end that half of the inning with a beautiful strikeout by D-Rod. So now with 2 outs, it's Domingo Santana, in danger of not being re-signed here in the offseason. Now a 3-run pitch to Tommy Pham, and that thing's going out to right field, and it is out of here. Big solo shot for Tommy Pham, and that doubles up the Seattle Mariners at 4-2. Rodriguez still pitching. He's going to walk Vladdy Jr. here. This is what he has done so far. He has 10 Ks in 6 innings. But he's given up 4 runs and a lot of long bombs. So Jamie Castilla going to come in relief here. He had a 1-3 record this season with a 3.92 ERA. So here's Jamie. And the first batter he faces on a 3-2 pitch is going to get a hit. And we've got bases loaded here with nobody out. So Castilla going to get this one flown into center field, taken care of by Malik Smith. They're going to test his arm, and they are going to get the run right there. It'll be 5-2. So here's another deep one out to right field, and that one will be taken care of by Mitch Haniger. And it's a 5-2 ball game. So now bottom 7, we need the hitters to hit. Ryan Healy steps up and gets a leadoff single into center field. And now it's going to be a walk for Fernando Mortero. And that is huge as Steven Base Nakajima gets exactly that. But look at this. MLB The Show 19 screws us over. And the runners don't run. So 1 free out for the Toronto Blue Jays. Here's Malik Smith, and that's going to be a flyer out to left field. Incoming, Fernando Mortero will get home. No throw from Vladdy Jr., and that makes it a 5-3 ball game. So now, on a 3-2 pitch, it's Bogaerts. What control to not swing at that one. Mitch Haniger coming up with 2-1. He hits one deep out the center, but it is taken care of. And we've got a good one here. 5-3, top 8, but that's going to get given a ride. Jamie Castilla's taken deep. Again, another homer for Randall Grichuk, his second of the game. And Jamie Castilla giving up long balls now. There's a hit, and that's going to get right by Ryan Healy. He can't make the play, and almost makes the play at first. Almost a very nice throw out there. But it's not completed, and this one's going in the corner. That's coming off the foul pole for a 2-run shot. Tommy Pham making it 8-3, and it is no longer a good one here, ladies and gentlemen, as Yaziel Sierra is coming into the game, and he's going to give up a hit right there to right field on a 3-2 pitch, but there are 2 outs in the inning. So he is able to get the ground ball over to third, and Rendon, the long throw over to first, is able to make the play. So that'll take us to the bottom of the 8th inning. Crush Davis is going to lace one into left field, and that's only going to be a single with his speed. But at least it puts a man on. We have 1 on, 1 away. So here's Domingo Santana, and right back to the pitcher is going to cause a double play. Santana just hasn't really been it today. There's a hard hit ball up the center, and that's going to get taken care of by Bogaerts. Ryan Tepera going to come into this ball game 5-2 with a 4.01 ERA this season, and he has given up a leadoff hit to Ryan Healy, who comes through again. He came through last time, and it didn't really mean much. Here's Mortero, and that's just embarrassing, Fernando. I mean, I love you, but that was really bad. So the easy foul ball fly out, and there's Base Nakajima doing exactly what he does best, getting base hits. So now we need one from Malik Smith. That's going to be a ball, and that is going to be a passed ball. And trying to get extra bases here. Healy's thrown out at third, and Malik Smith comes up and does lace one into left field. Base Nakajima going to come home, and he makes it in time. Now, if Healy had just not done what he did, we would have had one less out, but Healy was trying to push. Danny Barnes coming into the game, and Bogaerts will strike out in the bottom of the 9th to end the ball game. We did our best. It is 8-4. Kevin Gossman going to get the win, 6 2/3. He had 8 strikeouts. Derrick Rodriguez went 6 innings with 10 strikeouts. Tommy Pham, your player of the game, with the 2 home runs. He was 3 for 3, drove in 3 runs. Grichuk was 2 for 5 with 2 home runs. Teoscar Hernandez was 1 for 3. He also hit the home run. Crush Davis was 3 for 4 with a home run for us. As you can see, the box score here, Their leadoff hitter went 0 for 5. Vladdy went 0 for 5. But Grichuk, Pham, and Teoscar Hernandez, solely those three guys, basically, are the ones that defeat us. So they are able to crush up our pitchers, hit some long balls, and that's what gives them the victory. So we go down 1-0. We will be bringing you some more Mariners, Blue Jays in the next episode. I hope you're excited for that. If you are, go ahead and smash that like button as well as subscribe if you're new to the channel and you want to see more of this and 3 other franchises here. Franchise content all day, every day here on Franchise Gaming. Thank you all and have a lovely day or night.
You're a pretty little